A couple months ago, the website Theme Park University posted an article about Universal quietly working on a theme park based on the works of J.R.R. Tolkien. While rumors like this have come and gone over the years, I can't help but wonder, what would a Lord of the Rings theme park look like? Welcome to Nerd of the Rings. Today, I'm going to share with you my 6 ideas for a Lord of the Rings theme park. And I definitely want to hear your ideas as well. So after you watch the video, be sure to leave me your ideas in the comments below. Now, I like Harry Potter, but I love Lord of the Rings. So ever since the Harry Potter park was announced, I've wondered what attractions, rides, and experiences could be adapted for a Middle-earth theme park. Now, every theme park needs a landmark, an icon that instantly tells you where you are and marks your transportation into this new world. Disney parks have their princess castles, Harry Potter has Hogwarts Castle, and Middle-earth should have the Tower of Barad-dûr. Complete with the Eye of Sauron, this would make a centerpiece like no other. When the article mentioned this proposed park could be taking the place of a water ride, I thought, what would a water ride look like in a Lord of the Rings park? There's really only one true answer to be had: Bilbo's barrel ride. I have no idea how the logistics of this would work. It would probably be a very dangerous ride if I were designing it. But throw me in a barrel and let me ride down the Forest River to Lake Town. It seems inevitable that there would be a roller coaster of some kind in a theme park, and what better way to fly around Middle-earth than on the back or perhaps in the claws of one of the great eagles. Now, bonus points if during the ride it points out any of the reasons why taking the eagles to Mordor would have been a dumb idea. Before we move on to the last 2 attractions, I would like to note that I'd also love to see them recreate someplace kind of like the Wizarding World has Diagon Alley. I think a great candidate for this would be the town of Bree. Of course, the highlight of Bree would have to be the Prancing Pony, where you'd be greeted by Barlaam Butterbur upon entry. You may wonder, why not the Green Dragon? And while I wouldn't rule it out, I do lean a bit away from recreating the Shire in a theme park, merely because I associate it so strongly with open country air and peace and quiet. The idea of walking around a crowded theme park being a relaxing and Shire-like experience remains doubtful to me. I'm afraid that can only be 100% replicated by making the pilgrimage to New Zealand, which hopefully one day I will. One of my favorite rides I've ever ridden is Indiana Jones at Disneyland in California. It has great immersion, and I was blown away by the design of the environments you travel through and how the ride moves in ways I'd never seen before. Having a dark indoor ride set in the dwarf realm of Moria with the Fellowship would be amazing. Navigating the halls of Durin, fending off attacking orcs, and culminating with us standing behind Gandalf as he takes on the Balrog would be incredible.
You shall not pass!
Just when we may think the ride is about to end, we take the plunge and fly down into the depths with Gandalf as he fights the Balrog. Finally ending with a light splash of water as we crash into the underground lake below. This is something that could really set Middle-earth apart from other theme parks. The article mentions a theme park in France called Puy du Fou, the country's second most popular theme park. Described as a Renaissance fair on steroids, it has none of the typical theme park attractions like roller coasters or 4D theaters. Instead, its bread and butter is immersing the guests in interactive experiences and shows. Imagine having an outdoor theater venue where you can go and experience being part of the battle at the Black Gate. I can just picture sitting in a theater like this, hearing Aragorn's speech in all its stirring glory.
I bid you stand, men of the West!
Then we hear and see that we, the audience, are also being surrounded by Sauron's legion of orcs. Some animatronic eagles and fell beasts would be an amazing addition. Then the whole thing ends with the Eye of Sauron being extinguished on the park's Tower of Barad-dûr. As the ring is destroyed, Middle-earth is saved, and a fireworks show erupts from the Dark Tower to cap off a wondrous day at what I can only assume would be the world's greatest theme park. I hope this will be a fun conversation starter. Even if we don't end up getting a theme park, it's fun to think about. So let me know in the comments what attraction ideas you have. What's your wish list for a Middle-earth theme park? Please subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss the next video from Nerd of the Rings.